How's it going, everyone? Paul with Adaptable Survival. Today's episode, what we're going to take a look at is the Tough Possum Shackleton EDC satchel. So like I said, we're going to take a look at the Tough Possum Shackleton EDC satchel. Now, Jay Barry was kind enough to send me this along with a few other things in the last couple of months. So I've been playing around with this in some of the pouches and stuff that he sent over me to check out. If you've never checked out Tough Possum's gear and what Jay Barry's doing over there, he's putting out some really good work. I think the first thing I bought from him was probably at least 6 or 7 years ago, and it is that Woodland Camo Possibles pouch. I'm not sure if I've done a video on it, but I've definitely posted about it a few times on my social media accounts. But in today's video, we are going to take a look at the Shackleton EDC satchel. Now, if you search this up on YouTube online, you're going to find a lot of different configurations, and a lot of them are based more so around survival or bushcraft, which this works really great for that. This is, in my mind, is like a beefed up haversack. But how I have this set up is I've been running this as a camera bag, and it allows me to not only carry my camera and my memory cards and lenses and stuff like that, but I can easily translate some of these things out, or transition some of those things out for other applications if I'm out scouting and practicing some skills for the day. So let's zoom in onto the ground here, and I'll start running through how I've had this set up and how I've been running this for the last couple of months. All right, so like all my reviews and kind of videos I do on products, I'm not going to sit here and run through all the specs. You're smart enough to find those on the site, and I will throw a link down to Tough Possum's site, in particular for this product page. So when we look on the outside, now I have this in the Ranger Green. It's by far my favorite color, colorway, and next to like Woodland Camo and a few other patterns. But you have a nice long strap here that you can adjust. I'm not going to adjust it because I've adjusted it to myself here, but you're going to have tons of adjustability here. So if you're a bigger guy, you will have the availability to make this a little bit longer. If you're smaller, you can then make this a little bit shorter. The nice thing on this is there are nice slit pockets on both sides, and if you look back to my Temu survival kit, I actually had a knife and then a saw on each one of these pockets. On the back, you have some nice padding here. Then you do have some loops here, so you could rig this up onto another pack if you chose to do that. And then on the bottom is just flat, nothing on there. One of my favorite things, or one of the most interesting things I would say that's with this, because you have the Cobra buckle on the front here, so you can pop that open, get to the inside. But before we hop in there, how this buckle is set up on here is kind of ingenious. So if I were to want to extend this flap up, I can just literally pull this up, and now if I wanted to run my tripod in here, I could easily run that through the top here. Obviously I can't do it now because my camera's on my tripod, but this is going to give me, as you can see, I have my whole arm inside of there. I could put my tripod in here, and then to cinch that back up, I just reach on the inside here, grab a little bit of the fabric, and then just simply pull this down. And then once I have it out far enough, I can grab the strap itself and pull this all the way down to the bottom, making it a nice, tight, and compact package. So pop that Cobra buckle open, nothing on the top of the lid. It's just going to be the fabric itself. But then on the top here, you're going to have these two flaps with a little buckle to keep everything nice and enclosed. So you're not going to lose anything when you're out on the trail. So you can see in here, I have just a few things put inside there. I have my GoRuck GR2 field pouch. Won't dive into super detail in this, but got a couple of different lenses in there, mic stuff, batteries, and then pouches with a few other miscellaneous items, you know, SD cards and stuff like that. And then the only other thing that I have in here right now is this pouch here. And this is just a cheap one that I got off Amazon. But this holds my bigger lens. So this lens I can zoom to, if I had to guess, probably 300 feet away and get really, really close, up close detailed photos. And I just have this in a padded lens case. But on the inside, that's pretty much it. I don't have a whole lot else in there. Now on the back side here, this is a separate thing that you can buy additionally. And this will actually just tear off just by hook and loop. I won't take that completely off because I got it situated how I like. But what's nice with that is there's different pouches in there. So I could slide little miscellaneous items that I wanted to keep on hand, as well as a zippered compartment along the back side here. So I could put a map in there, anything else. And then hopefully if I can get this to show up in the camera. On the inside here, my hand in there, you do have some pouches, some slit pockets right on the face of that inner pocket as well. So you could store additional stuff if you're really loading this out more so for a survival or bushcraft kit. So as you can see when I have it on, you know, I can sling this right over my shoulder, try not to bump my mic here. But now I can have this ride right on my back. Simple enough. Keep that in place. So as I'm hiking around, it's not banging around on my side. So one downside I've always had with Haversacks is, especially when you overload them, those be banging on your side and trying to move them out of the way. This can kind of be a real pain in the ass. So keeping it something simple like this, especially when I'm out doing photography, is really, really handy. Because if I ever need anything, I can simply bring this out in front of me, pop it open, and kind of grab whatever I may need out. Typically I have my camera in a cargo pocket, so I can quickly grab it, take photos as I'm hiking along, because I'm always watching for different things to take pictures of. So this is just one configuration you could do with this little satchel, this Shackleton EDC shackle. You know, you do a YouTube video search on it, you're going to find lots and lots of different applications for it. But I've really enjoyed it using it as a camera bag because I can easily just toss this in the back of my truck, get out, go for a hike, grab whatever I need, take out the lens and add in a bottle of water if I need to. Lots and lots of different options. Could even hang something off on the outside, but don't like doing that a whole lot. Let me know in the comment section down below how you set up your satchels, your haversacks, anything like that. What are other ones that you use that I should be checking out? Like I said, this is just one that Jay Barry sent over me to check out. So I'm going to continue to use this moving forward as a camera bag, maybe even as a small day hiking bag when I go out to practice skills. I will be coming out with another video with more of a survival setup, bushcraft setup with some of the pouches he sent to me. So keep an eye out for that one to come out on the channel. Do me a favor, hit that like, share, and subscribe. That gets more eyes on the community that we're building here. Helps bring those people into our community so we can grow our knowledge base and learn together and grow together. As always, this has been Paul with Adaptable Survival. Adapt your mind, your body, and your gear.